I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to talk about the most important piece of equipment that you can bring to the range. It's not your firearm. Yes, that's important. Yes, you need to bring that if you're going to actually compete in the sport. But the most important thing that you need to bring to the range, that you're probably not bringing to the range, is this: a shooting journal. I cannot emphasize enough how important a shooting journal is to your continued progress, both in practice and competition. We all have brains. Some are bigger and better than others. Some, it varies. But each one of us has a limitation of things that we can remember and recall on demand when we step to the line for either practice or training. The performance journal eliminates the need to have that instant recall. It becomes a record in pages that you imprint when you write them that you can easily reference. The one that I have here, and this is the one that I recommend, is the Mental Management Systems Performance Journal. I recommend it for a couple reasons. One, it's not very expensive. Two, it's pretty durable. Three, it's got one of these little tags where you can figure out where you are last. Four, it comes in a lot of fun colors. And five, it's already pre-filled out with spaces. So why do you need a performance journal other than to just remember some random stuff? A performance journal is going to do two main things for you if you use it consistently. The first thing that it's going to do is it is going to record lessons learned. So I'll even show you. I can pull up any page that I've used, and on this side of the page, I will have lessons learned. So I'll just pick. Here is March 3rd. I was live firing at LEPD. I was doing 25-yard B8s with M18. I have on this side what I was actually doing, a couple things to remember, and then what did I learn that day? I learned that the same M18 sights are drifted and center now, because I had drifted them previously. So that means my sights on my M18 are good. So anytime I step to the line after that, I don't have to go, are the sights on my M18 any good? My 25-yard hold for the 320 X5 with 147 grain needs to be sub 6. Holds are pretty important. That's something you might want to write down, something you might want to have in your gun box or near your gun box when you're on the line. Because if you've ever been shooting, you're like, all right, damn, was I sub 6 or 6 or center hold? I can't even remember. This will help you. That's the number one reason. It retains important information and lessons learned, right? You don't have to wonder different things. Let's go ahead and we'll just take another one. Here we go. About a year ago, 124-24. I was dry firing in my basement, so this was a practice. And what I learned? When I draw, I need to pin my support hand against my belly. I don't do that anymore because I had another lesson learned, but pin my support hand against my belly in order to draw and pull a strong, repeatable grip. All right, so there you go. The other thing that you do in here is you record successes, right? So the pages are designed between, on one side, it's what did I do today? What did I learn today? And then the whole other page is things that I've done well. What did I do good today? It's a no pressure situation. You don't have to fill this whole thing. Literally, I'll just take you to where I just got done doing. This is my practice session, full page, right? But I wrote it. It's 1-2 of 23. I was doing pistol USPSA dry fire. What did I learn today? I can improve at table start and mag changes. So I can improve. I imprinted it in my mind. I can improve. I was just doing my normal dry fire routine. What did I do well today? Fast draw. Out of retention, I was easily 0.85 out of a retention holster with my M18. Meaning that I can pull it out in 0.85 seconds and I can have it ready, the trigger ready and prepped on an A zone of a reduced target. And then the other thing here is that it's your goal statement. My goal statement is I'm a distinguished shot and I perform at big matches. That's it. And every time you conclude, you write your performance statement or your goal statement. So what does this do? It imprints positive reinforcement on your self-image. It's the written version of telling yourself good job every time that you do something. Good, 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 right? Because if you write it enough times and you say it enough times, it's true. And when you arrive at that big match, you're not going to start shaking in your knees and shaking in your boots or start MFing yourself on the line, being like, oh, it's going to go to hell now, because you did your journal. And you know it's not going to go to hell now because you've practiced and you have proof of your practice. It is the translation of giving your conscious something to do while you practice so your subconscious can learn, because that's what you're doing when you're down here. That's what you're doing when you're downstairs and you're dry firing, right? You are imprinting subconscious skill. And here you are connecting your self-image to that subconscious still, and you're giving your conscious something to do. You are writing down what you're doing, right? And the way to, put your conscious away when you're trying to perform at matches is to give it something to do. That's why we have a shot process. That's why we run our shot process through in our head in like bullseye or air pistol, or in any shooting, or in anything, quite frankly. But one thing that I've sort of gotten obsessed with is, I've had this book for a year, and I haven't been totally faithful to it, but I'm on page 95. I'm going to probably run through this book in about 3 months, right? And I got a whole stack of other ones because they were on like sale. It was like a scratch and dent sale. So I got 3 more of these books. And one question that I have sort of been obsessing over is, how many pages am I going to write before I achieve my goal? I've chased down a couple dreams in my life, and I've been lucky enough to achieve them. And I remember saying to myself when I was sort of struggling to stay focused, was that the thing that I want has already happened in the future. I just need to go through the actions that are going to arrive me at that location. I just need to go through the motions. It's already happened, or as I would say it in my head, it's already happened. I just need to do it. It's already happened. I just need to do it. And that's what this is. It's a record of doing it. And 95 pages, I don't know. Do you think that I can achieve my goal of becoming a distinguished pistol shot by the end of this book? Or is it going to take 2 books or 3 books? I don't know. But with a journal, I know, right? This helps get your conscious, your subconscious, and your self-image in harmony. Or as I like to say it on this channel, your mind, body, and soul, all on the same page. Oh my God, that was punnable. So, this is a performance journal. Do you even journal, bro? You need to journal. I will post a link. It doesn't have to be this one. It could be whatever you want. I just think that this one is pretty swell. Although it could use a little place for a pen. That would be nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and read it with blah, 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 blah. Leave you with the 3 rules for life. Rule 1, don't be a jerk. Rule 2, take care of yourself. Rule 3, help other people. And as always, hold hard, shoot straight, and I hope to see you on the line. Thanks.